Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I got a new line going on for you here with the B500 series. So everybody that's on the motherboard, make sure that y'all update your BIOS to the AGESI 1.0.8.0 or higher, or the AGESI 1.1.0.0 or higher. Certain motherboards may be different with the AGESI upgrade. So if you have an ASUS, Gigabyte, MSI, or ASRock, just make sure that y'all look for those upgrades for the new CPU line. Alright, the ones that already have the motherboard and just waiting for the new CPU lines to come out, and go ahead on the team with the big knife. I have an upgrade build. I have an upgrade for you. It's not really too much of a build, but it's an upgrade. So let's get right into that. Alrighty. The upgrade for the Ryzen 5 5600, whoever plans on buying that processor, and the RX 6800, the R5600X is $299. With the RX 600 is $579, giving you a total of $878 plus tax, whatever state you stay in. I don't know the tax rate, so just keep in mind that you will be paying taxes. So $878 plus tax is your most pretty much budget upgrade here. So the ones who've been saving say, "Hey, I'm ready to upgrade my CPU to the new line and crank up this big Navi." Yeah, 16 gigabyte GPU card. So that's pretty impressive. So this 878 plus tax build, this upgrade is good for you. Now moving right along to the ones that say, "Hey, I want something more powerful, more efficient." Alright, we're going to the Ryzen 7 5800X 8-core 16 thread with the RX 6800 XT 8-core 16 thread. Ryzen 7 5800X is $449, with the RX 6800 XT is $649. Grand total is $1,098 plus tax. So if you've been saving up your money and you're ready for this upgrade, then go ahead on and do it now. The more big powerful build is the Ryzen 9 5900X upgrade with the RX 6900 XT GPU. Cost for that there is $549 for the CPU, $999 for the GPU. Grand total of this upgrade is $1,548. So this is the more massive, the more powerful. So if you got the 1600 saved that you've been saving, you say, "Okay, I'm ready for my upgrade," then this is for you. Now, to the newcomers that say coming to building their own gaming PC, you've been saving, you've been waiting, say, "Hey, I'm ready. Let's do this." So this build is for you. I have that ready. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, the ones that's coming on. If you plan on using the A520M S2H by Gigabyte, this is good. Now, you can't upgrade the BIOS without a CPU and the memory. Only thing you have to do is have a flash drive and an extra computer. Go to Gigabyte website, click on support, click on BIOS. Here's the AGESI 1.10.0C. This is the one you will be downloading for the Ryzen 5000 series processor. Yes, they are out and they are available. So when you download it, extract the file. Make sure you have a 16 gigabyte or 8 gigabyte flash drive. Plug that in. Find the blank file. Transfer that to your stick. Now moving on over to this here. And the way you're going to be doing this here without the memory and the CPU is you're going to be using the Quick Flash Plus button. You hold that button and then it's going to activate your update off the flash drive. This takes about 3 to 4 minutes. If you need to look at more videos on how to do this, you can go to YouTube, you can go to Paul Hardwell or J2 Cents, Gamer Nexus, or Linus Tech Tips. They have videos up for you how to update these motherboards without the CPU and memory. Now, once you have done that and you are set ready to go, then you're going to be moving right on to your build. Now, for the person who brought the A520 series motherboard, which is the Gigabyte A520M S2H, this price list is for you. Teaming with the Rosewill Spectra D100 dual rings RGB, $99.99. Gigabyte A520M S2H, $64.99 with the EVGA RX 850, 80 plus gold, full modular, power supply at $123.99. The Ryzen 5 5600 X 6 core 12 thread, 3.7 gigahertz base boost. Boost clock is up to 4.6 gigahertz. So that processor is $299.99 with the resting digital blue M.2 280 drive at $129.99 with the Team T4's VULCAN Z32 gig, 2 sticks, 16 gigabyte, 280p DDR4, $109.99. Teaming that with 4 terabyte, 54 RPM spin internal hard drive as SATA 3. Price for that is $89.99 with ID cooling ST224 XT, $26.99. Windows 10 64-bit you can get off eBay for $24.99, and the RX 6800 16 gigabyte GPU at $579.99. Grand total of that is $1,549.91 plus tax. So if you've been saving up, so I got my 1600 ready to go for my brand new gaming PC built with the new AMD Big Navi and AMD 5000 series CPUs. You could go ahead on and push this. Also, don't forget to make sure that you can update your flash with the Q Flash button on the motherboard. You just plug in your power supply. Make sure that you downloaded everything to a USB drive, flash drive, and plug it in. Hit the button. Take about 3-4 minutes to update. If you need to look at videos, just go to YouTube and type in Q Flash for the 500 series motherboard update, and it will show you how to do that. Now, moving right along, for the ones who are getting into the X570 Gaming X, same thing, but this time your Q Flash button is right here at the bottom of the motherboard, located by the RB Fusion 2.0 addressable LED headers, which is right here at the bottom. So, with that said, you're going to go make sure you go to support. Make sure you have an 8 gigabyte or 16 gigabyte flash stick drive ready to go. Plug it into a computer, download that first. Click on BIOS. Here you got your Agassi 1.1 0.0. Make sure you look for F31E or F30. It's all right here. These two you cannot go wrong with. So please make sure that you update your motherboard first before you install the new CPU line CPUs. Alrighty, moving right along back to the build list. Alrighty, once again we're on build list number 2 using the Gigabyte X570 Gaming X motherboard. Alrighty, we with the Rosewill Spectra D100 dual rings RGB addressable. I love Rosewill. I love it. Why? Because you don't have to spend no money on no RGB fans. There are 4 fans that comes with the case, 3 up front, one in the back, and they're all 120, so you get 4 120s pre-installed into the case. Alrighty, here's here teaming up with the Gigabyte X570 Gaming X at $149, EVGA RX 850 80 plus Gold for Modular at $123.99, the R7 5800X 8-core 12-thread 3.8 base boost, and your boost is 4.6 gigahertz. With it is $449 with the Ryzen Digital Blue, 1 terabyte M.2 2280 hard drive. That's at $129.99 with the Team Force VULCAN Z 32 gigabyte, 216 gigabyte sticks, 288 PN DDR4, $109.99. 4 terabyte 5400 RPM SATA 3 internal hard drive at $89.99 with ID cooling SE224 XT CPU cooler, $26.99. Windows 10 64-bit. If you don't have that, you can go to eBay and you can get it for $24.99. Or you can go other places that might have a deal on them. Don't forget that we are now in November sales, so they're running the November sales for November at November 1st. So we find a good sale on Newegg or eBay or Amazon. They're running those starting that November 1st. So, and then now we're teaming up with the RX 6800 XT 16 gigabytes, $649. This bill comes up to $1,852.93. So it's a little higher bill because it's cranking out a lot of more power with the CPU, which is the R7 5800X, 8 cores, 16 threads. It's 8 core, 16 threads. I say 8 core, 12 threads. My mistake. So it's an 8 core, 16 thread processor. So with that done, this build you can't go wrong with it. You can have fun with it. You say, hey, you've been saving up, or you still say, hey, you still might be saving up. So I can get this in during New Year. This will be my New Year build. Go ahead and put it together. Have fun for the holidays, and then when you're done putting it together, boom, you go right into your gaming, or your streaming, or your editing, whatever you want to use these PCs for. You use it to your advantage. You build it, you enjoying it, and you loving it. So I thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. If you want to post a comment on this here, please post a comment. And once again, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Peace.